So I have video proof that what happens in Vegas doesn't stay in Vegas. So join me as we go into the NAB show in Las Vegas, Nevada, 2015. This show is sponsored by HamiltonDomains.com, where you can get your domain starting at just $10. Andy Broadway here from Tech Biz Geeks, and we're at NAB 2015, Las Vegas, Nevada. We're in the Canon booth. Love Canon products. In fact, we're shooting with a Canon Vixia right now. But so tell us what you got here and the latest, what I call beginning grade 4K, correct? So tell us what the model and some of the feature sets.
Sure, so this is the XC10, it's a 4K camcorder. It's recording with our new XF-AVC codec. So what you're getting out of this camera is 4K, 422, 8-bit, up to 305 megabits per second with 12 stops of dynamic range. So while it is a great, at such an affordable price point, it's a great entry point into 12 stops of dynamic range, 4K recording. It's also an amazing B/C camera for professionals. So if I have a second camera or a crash cam, car mount, drone, whatever it is, that 4K with 12 stops is really going to cut in incredibly well with Cinema EOS. It's 2.05 pounds, the camera body. Out of the box, you get this viewfinder loop. You have a 1/8-inch audio jack in, which is great. You can also do HD recording up to 60 frames per second. What's amazing is the hybrid functionality, right? So you can put it into photo mode, and then a mechanical shutter is employed to give you 12 megapixel still images. In addition, when you're playing back your 4K files, you can scrub, choose a still image, and save it to the SD card as an 8 megapixel still. So a real hybrid functionality. While you're shooting 4K, you can also assign a button to take still images while you're shooting video, and they don't interrupt one another. So it really creates a delivery system for people who need multimedia. So for video journalists, documentary filmmakers, anyone working for news broadcasts, they can deliver those stills and video almost simultaneously.
So you just pull out a bag and ready to shoot. You can do either one.
Exactly.
You can go back and forth. So what are some of the inputs and outputs that are on? Yeah.
Sure. So I'm really happy to say we have 4K HDMI out. So 4K HDMI out, so for monitoring or recording even, you have 4K out. Again, we have a 1/8-inch audio jack in. We have a USB, and that's for our GPS accessory. This works with a lot of EOS accessories. So the battery, for example, is our LP-E6N battery, which works in our DSLRs. The camera works with speed lights, and again, that GPS accessory was going to plug into that micro USB port.
Okay. And this is, the lens it's not an interchangeable lens. So talk about the lens.
Right, so this is an original 4K 10x zoom lens. When you're shooting video files, you're going to go from a 27.3 to 273 zoom range. It's a 2.8 to 5.6 variable aperture. When you're shooting still photos, it's a 24 to 240 millimeter lens.
Wow, that's great. So out of the box, it's got a viewfinder. The lens is already attached to it. What else is there?
Sure, so you have your battery, your AC power, your lens hood, your viewfinder loop. In addition, we're supplying in the US a 64 gigabit SanDisk CFast 2.0 card and a CFast 2.0 reader. So out of the box, you're ready to go.
And the reader too. Wow. And reader is USB 2 or 3?
USB 3.
Wow, okay, so you don't cut down on that one. All right, very cool. And shipping now?
Shipping will be in the next couple months, yeah, very soon.
All right, let's turn it around a little bit and talk about some of the features there you got.
Sure, so here you have the card slot here. You can see our CFast 2.0 card slot and the SD card slot. Here we have the viewfinder loop, and if I detach it, you have the articulating screen.
Okay.
And what's great is with the loop on, there's enough tension on that screen. It's the perfect amount of tension where I can still operate in this mode here, so I can be really discreet, bring that camera into that body, and really, really operate discreetly in a dock setting or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Our side handle here, we'll put the loop down. It rotates.
Okay. Wow.
And we have our headphone jack right here as well.
Awesome.
Yeah, and then if we look at the top of this handle here, you have a dedicated button that switches between still photo and video.
Okay.
And you'll notice a very similar wheel here to our DSLRs. You have your manual mode, aperture priority, shutter priority, program, automatic, and scene mode. A playback button, and your on and off button.
Well, that's fantastic. Very cool. All right, so give me some real applications. Who would be using this kind of camera?
Sure. So documentary filmmakers, video journalists, certainly. A second camera to any of our Cinema EOS cameras with that Canon log, 12 stops, 4K. At that resolution, you're talking about an incredibly powerful enthusiast camera. So you want to create incredible motion imagery of your family, of adventures you go on, whatever it may be, and pull stills out of it, you could do that. But really, we're excited to see how the industry uses this, how a creative image maker uses this camera, and we're really excited for how the Canon community adopts this into their lifestyle, because it's so new and such a hybrid device and so small that we're excited to see the new ways people really apply it.
Yeah. Well, awesome. Well, thank you very much. Also, tell us where we can find you.
Sure. So you can go to usa.canon.com for more information on the camera. My name is Jesse Mineo. We're with Canon at NAB 2015.
And the model one more time.
Sure. This is the Canon XC10 4K camcorder.
Thank you very much.
Geeks. You can follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/TechBizGeeks. You can watch and subscribe at youtube.com/TechBizGeeks. You can like us at Facebook at facebook.com/TechBizGeeks. You can follow us on Instagram at instagram.com/TechBizGeeks. And you can subscribe to our RSS feed at techbizgeeks.com. Thank you for watching.